Good evening to you. It is 19 hours, 1 in Guyana, and right across the Eastern Caribbean. It is time for your evening newscast for today, Tuesday. I beg your pardon, May 24th, 2022. Let's get to the news in details. It appears that the government of Ghana has given ExxonMobil's subsidiary Esso enough leeway to change as it deems necessary, costs as well as the already approved development plan for the $10 billion Yellowtail project in the Stabroek block. According to the provisions of the Petroleum Production License, PPL, that was awarded on April 1, 2022, the license may, with the written approval of the minister, amend the development plan with respect to the work and expenditure contained in the development plan, but the amendment shall not have effects so as to reduce any minimum requirements. The PPL states as well that EEPGL shall carry out all activities under this license in keeping with good international oil field practice and in compliance with the nation's outdated oil laws. The lopsided Stabroek Block Petroleum Agreement, the development plan, and any other law or instrument or agreement with the government to which a license may be subject as may be amended, enacted, or modified from time to time. Dr. the Honorable Keith Rowley, Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, has publicly confirmed that once the lease or sale agreement currently taking place with regards its petroleum refinery, then the facility can be made available to process Ghana's oil for if the country is interested. He reminded that in his latest report to that country's parliament on the issue, he had outlined the refinery was currently in its evaluation process and has since identified one company to move forward with. He was adamant it was for this reason he did not want to go in depth into the issues while in Guyana. Recalling the reasons for the closure of such, Dr. Rowley pointed to the inadequate supply of oil to be sourced locally, which led to that country resorting to importing as much as 120,000 barrels of oil daily in order to keep the refinery open. Guyana must be mindful not to expend unnecessary funds in the development of a nation oil company if it's to develop an operating model using a strategic partner. Already experienced individuals within the local and international oil industry, as well as some financial institutions, have advised Ghana against such a motion, declaring that financial returns from the oil endowments may be best gained from improving the contract that deals with profit sharing between the country and its operating partner. Co-director of the energy program at Americans Market Intelligence, AMI, Art Deacon, said that Ghana must ensure the highest returns from its oil endowments if it's involved in an outside source. In explaining what a national oil company with a strategic partner could look like, the analysis said that Ghana must put zero to very little capital expenditure into the development and then exploration of the oil resources. Due to the passing of tropical wave, several parts of Guyana have been experiencing continuous rainfalls which resulted in severe flooding. Some Rupununi residents have been forced into shelters and city drains, and canals have been filled to capacity. According to Guyana's Hydrometeorological Service, cloudy to overcast skies are expected over regions, and scattered shower varying from light to moderate with intermittent rain are likely to be experienced over northern Guyana, while thunder showers are likely to happen in regions 1 to 3. According to the CDC, several communities and farms are flooded, resulting in the relocation of families. Meanwhile, in Georgetown, the mayor and city council on Monday issued an advisory that urged citizens to safeguard their homes since the city drains and canals were filled to capacity. And finally, at this time, Guyana's Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa has said that the climate change is to be blamed for the noticeable decline in fish catch and not the offshore oil and gas operation. He urged the findings of an quote-unquote independent study conducted by the Food and Agriculture Organization as the basis for his conclusion. But to assure the public of the report's credibility, environmentalist Simon Mangal-Jolly has made a request for the organization to release the document. Mangal-Jolly, who is also a geologist, has sent a separate letter to the Minister Mustafa, which has gone unacknowledged, at least up to press time. Nevertheless, she reminded the FAO in her missive that the impacts of offshore oil and gas activities have been the subject of much debate. To date, ExxonMobil has been granted 4 environmental permits to conduct its activities in the absence of key studies, which should form the foundation for its operations to be authorized, the environmentalist said. That's the news to the moment. My name is Joshua Van Sleckman. Thank you for joining us.